Ah, the Saracen Tongshan.
It's the scimitar. It's the updated version.
Really? Because?
Absolutely, because it's a cut above.
So I guess you've taken on all my remarks from the previous one.
I have indeed. What we've done is we put a 34 tooth chainring on the front to reduce the gear, and we've added the shimmy.
The shimmy? What exactly is a shimmy?
It's the Shimano 11-speed IGH integrated gear hub, and that hasn't got any way for the mud and muck to get inside, unlike the Derailleur.
Great. Oh, so I guess you're here for a bit of a light lunch and an espresso here?
Nope, I want you to try the bike, and I want to get some user experience.
All right, Ray rides.
It's all there.
Well, this is a nice start to the year, Ray. The interesting thing is I've never actually ridden a geared hub drive bike. I've always been on like a derailleur system. But I'm just thinking about it. Why don't you ride a state-of-the-art mid-drive and I'll ride that?
I can't wait.
The first part to building our DIY bike project had been very successful. Ray taking a £350 eBay bike and bolting on a Tongshan kit for £250 plus the battery, all coming in at under £800 for a complete bike. It seems, however, that Ray has taken things a massive step forward by ditching the derailleur in favour of a Shimano hub gear. I was interested to see how a hub geared bike works in an off-road environment. Oh, and how Ray would deal with some off-road riding. Okay, Ray, this is the kind of trail I expect to take on this bike, and I have to say, so far so good. How's you get on back there?
Yeah, we're going on fine, except I think I'm riding a Rolls Royce. I don't think I could afford one of these myself.
Wow, Ray, do you know what? I loved this bike previously. I think I might like it even more now. There's no derailleur, no cassette. It seems like a lower maintenance setup.
Absolutely, it's a sealed unit. No muck is going to get into that unit. It's really good. It has some light oil in it to keep it lubricated. That'll make it go on for years. And it will take the power of the motor as well. So it's a complete partner with the Tongshan motor. It gives us a really good transmission system, and you can use this with confidence.
Yeah. So I guess there's less moving parts here that need replacing and
there's
maintaining.
A good few bits inside that. It's an epicyclic drive, which is a really efficient drive, so it gives you everything you want. You've only got one sprocket there to collect the grit or the muck that you're going to get when you're out on trails. So that's good as well. And the shifting system is really neat as well. The little unit underneath there is the tensioner.
Right, okay.
And
is that you have to have one of them?
It's best to have one of those. It stops the chain skipping off the front unit here.
Yeah.
So it's a good bit of kit all round. And on the front there, we've got a 34 tooth chain ring, which is the lowest one you can put on this bike, but you can put a 36, 38, 40, 42, 44. You've got everything that you can do there to suit your sort of riding that you have, whether it's trail or uphill.
Now, talking about riding, you're always on about the user experience. How about you come on a ride with me to try out this new bike?
Absolutely, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Are you confident about it?
I am absolutely confident, 100%.
I can't believe this bike is sub £1,000, and I think it's perfect for trails like this. It's just great. Anyway, let's crack on.
Okay.
Hold on, you're in the wrong gear.
I am, yeah. That's the problem.
You're in the wrong gear.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong gear. Now, on your bike, you've no problem because you can change your gears straight off.
What?
Absolutely. If you're in top gear and you've stopped now because you had a good run and we stopped to have a chat, you can just get hold of the shifter and pull it right down to bottom gear without moving. You don't have to start doing all this wheel spinning.
Really?
And jumping up and down on the saddle.
You don't need to be on the bike to change gear?
Yeah.
So I can just go click, click, click?
Absolutely. 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, and you're in bottom gear and you're ready to roll.
Oh my God. So hold on, I'm in a high gear now, so I can just go click, click, click. You tell me that's now going to be in a low gear?
You'll be in low gear and off you go.
Oh, that is ludicrous. Hey, I think so far so good, but I did find back there that when I was putting a load of pressure in the pedals, it didn't seem to want to give it back to me.
But the problem is that the shut-off on the cadence is 90.
Ah.
So after that, you had it. There's
Right,
not much to do.
So I was probably doing like about 110, 120.
Yeah, you'd be out of range there, so you really need to...
So you really need to tune into the cadence of the bike.
You do, you're stuck with 90 really.
Is there a technique to the shifting on this bike?
Sure is.
So
You can shift 2 gears
yeah,
in one go,
right,
up or down.
yeah.
You've got 11 speeds, so there's an odd one there somewhere. But you can shift them one at a time if you want.
Yeah.
Now, generally, when I ride, I like to shift 2.
Right.
Because there's bags of power, and you can save yourself changing. Maybe the cognoscenti would like to use... Yeah, cognoscenti, you got it.
Yeah.
They'd like to fine-tune it, and they'd use just the one click.
Right.
But I'm a bit of an old-timer, so 2 for me.
And I guess like this situation here, we've got a really tight switchback corner, a great place to drop down 2 gears in one.
Absolutely. And if you want to, even more, if you're really tired at the last moment on a bad day, there you go.
I think this is the moment of truth because we've got a hill ahead of us. Now, anybody that's thinking of converting their mountain bike into an e-bike, I think needs to know that the bike will be capable of going up these hills. Now, previously, we've ridden rear hub drive bikes that don't really perform well on hills. Will this bike do better?
This will do better. It's got a better gearing setup. It goes lower. But you've got to be a bit careful because you've got to keep under 90 with this Tongshan motor.
Right.
The cadence is limited. If you go above 90, it will knock off just the same as if you go above 25 kilometers. So you've got that stop gate. You've got to be very careful. So selecting your gear is important, but it's easy on this bike.
Are you telling me how to change gear?
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you it's different. It's a different world with this gear.
Okay, right, I'm going to give it a go. Now I'm now in probably 4th.
No, you're in 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
What should I do then? Should I
would stay in 3rd if you can.
stay in 3rd, but then maybe go for the...
Yeah, because if you go down to 2nd,
Yeah.
all right, you're going to run out of, you'll hit the 90.
Do you call it going down to 2nd or up to 2nd?
If you go,
I'd say I was going down to 2nd.
well, it doesn't matter which way, but one's velocity and the other's rotation, so vice versa. So
I love the fact you can see there. Right, I'm
Yeah.
now going from that to that.
That's it.
Right, that's one click, not one big click, isn't it?
If you pull it back harder,
There you go.
you better practice that pull back harder. Right, remember you got to stop pedaling and then pull it, and you'll be all right. Right?
Stop pedaling.
If it bobbles, you haven't gone down.
So with this motor, with this rear hub, you've got to stop pedaling to change gear.
You have, yeah.
Right, okay, I'll bear that in mind. So I think the secret is getting the right gear before you start the climb.
Absolutely, just like the F1 driver going to the bend. You've got to
This
be
ain't
careful.
F1, Ray.
F1.
Right, here we go. It works. It's definitely better than a hub drive bike. Absolutely.
It's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, but that high gear just concerns me. It's not how I'd ride that bike, I don't think.
No, it's a different style of riding, but more intuitive, I think.
Yeah. And more
But I'm stuck with the gear now. I've got to push up to change gear, haven't I? I can't go
Come on
flick.
then. Not so on this bike. I can just simply go click, click, boom. Go on then. I'll push up the hill then. I've never seen anything so ridiculous. Do you mean to change gear for you?
Not again.
Yeah, here you go.
Can I do that myself?
Well, you can. Actually, you can do that by simply using. There's like the pedal, the walk assist. So you push the bike like that, and you go.
Jammy devil.
See that?
Yeah.
See that?
It's the skill, isn't it?
No, you with the cognoscenti, as you put it, right? Look at that. Look at that. Walk assist.
Oh.
You like that, Ray?
I learn something every day. I like it. Really good. That's so simple, and I missed that one.
Wow, okay. Let's get something straight. It hasn't got the power of a bike like that, but nevertheless, it does get me up a really steep climb.
250 watts.
250 watts, that's, remember that's 250 watts as well. One thing I want to tackle on this bike is then we need to sort the tensioner out, because that's making it jump a little bit. So can we work on that?
Yeah, it needs a spring on it. That's the standard fit, which is a set at position. But it does need a spring on it. A gentle spring will sort it out.
Right.
No problem at the front end, because it's got a big shield on and it's not going to drop off.
Yeah, but I want the main message I want to put out here is the fact that there is a difference between these bikes and those bikes in terms of the power output on really steep stuff.
450 to 500 watts is the maximum that'll give you for a short time.
Right.
This one's 700.
Well, it's about 600 actually.
I'm not arguing.
But nevertheless, the important thing is, this is like in another world compared to a mountain bike. So people who are new to, who might want to experience mountain biking, it's a fantastic tool, Ray.
Guess you're going.
Absolutely. Ray, we've ridden some graded mountain bike trails, but I think most people riding this bike will probably choose tracks like this.
Yeah, an easy track. There's good views. The base is almost a metal surface.
Yeah.
Very comfortable for the town rider, shall we say?
Yeah, but it gives you that first mountain experience, and I think this is a great place to start, actually.
It does indeed. Yeah, it's very, very open and good views in the pine forest.
So this bike is now, this is a 25 km/h bike, so I'm now doing about 20 k's, still giving me support, and you can see my cadence is getting a little bit too high though, so I now need to go into a harder gear.
Well, as you go down, you can change the power rating from 4, if you want to, on the hills, down to 1, or you can take it off completely and save yourself battery.
Right, Ray, I'm going to take you down some downhill now.
Downhill? Is that going to be exciting?
I guarantee you it will, yeah.
I'm a member of the Downhill Only Club. I don't know whether I ever told you that.
I don't want to go into this.
That's skiing, that is.
I don't want to go into this. Right, here it is.
Oh, are you taking me down the steepy bit?
No, it's fine. This is now seat down, and that's another great thing about that bike, is that you can put the seat up or down as you're going downhill. With this bike, it's fixed.
And this is called a dropper, and it drops me in it, does it?
It does, but this is the kind of kit that you get if you hang out with a cognoscenti.
Oh, I'm not the cognoscenti yet.
You're not far off. You in? He's loving it. You enjoying, Ray?
Absolutely. It's really fantastic. It's really good.
You like
Something
that?
special, yeah. It's like going to the circus, isn't it? No, sorry, not the circus, the fairground. Everything's happening. It's really good. Made my day.
Oh, brilliant. Made my day that you like it. It's great.
Absolutely.
Love it. So how was the cognoscenti run that we just did?
Exciting.
This is like a purpose-built trail centre. Did you like it?
I did, very much so. I want to come back again. In fact, think all these years I've been going and what I've been missing. It's luxury.
Because we've been chatting in the workshop for years now, and I needed to get you out on the trail to see what people ride on e-mountain bikes or just mountain bikes in general.
I wasn't scared of it. I wasn't threatened about it. But I really think it's good stuff. It's an opener for me. I'm going to come back.
Great. So there you go, folks. Our first ride with Ray out on the trails on the hub-driven shimmy, as you put it. The Tongshan motor on there. We've got the bike, which was £350 on eBay. We've got a battery, which is £100. So all in all, we've got a bike there, which is sub £1,000. So any questions, folks, please let us know in the comments down below. And yeah, get involved in mountain biking. It's good fun. We're now going to have a sausage and bacon roll and a cup of coffee.
What a lovely end to a good morning. I can't think of anything better than brown sauce on bacon roll. Luxury.